We have a lot to discuss in the market. Oh, how lovely. Just now, Michael Saylor and his team bought 2 billion more Bitcoins. As anticipated, Solana is tearing up XRP, Bitcoin reached yet another all-time high, and there are many other news items. So, sit back and unwind. This is going to be our first move. $82,013 in Bitcoin Ethereum is presently trading at $3,153, up 2.79% over the last day. Right now, it's down 1.67%. With XRP trading at a mean lean 58 cents, USDT and USDC are both returning to their dollar pegs. Yes, buddy, I'm trying to get to the first point of resistance, which we attempted to target over the weekend, and we were successful in getting the nightly rate of 60 cents. Keep in mind that until we surpass 60 cents, nothing will happen for XRP. Where are we going next? Very basic, 65 cents what follows. Next, we must aim for 75 cents, which will be XRP's largest obstacle before we get close to that dollar. The current state of the cryptocurrency market is changing right before our eyes, with the current level of market capitalization being at $2,810 billion. I touched on this in passing during yesterday's video. Simply put, I believe that before we experience our first correction, Bitcoins will rise to that $88,000 range. The markets have had a very minor downturn, not a significant one. This makes sense given that, look, major points have been tearing up. It's increased by more than 30% in the past 30 days. What eventually rises? Before it can continue to rise, it must return to the ground and retest to determine its new base. Therefore, I believe that Bitcoin will continue to rise slightly from here. After a slight decline in the 70s, perhaps in the upper $70,000 range, we begin to rise to the $100,000 mark. I only informed you last week. I believed that the price of Bitcoin would rise by $10,000 to $20,000, and we accomplished just that. I've been doing this market flawlessly. All I can say is that I've been doing the calls flawlessly. I've been doing the runs flawlessly. We're not finished yet. It's far from being finished. Right now, this is going to push until 2025. This bull run is anticipated to occur in Q2 and Q3 of 25 and may perhaps be prolonged to ED in 2026. Early next year, more data will be available, allowing us to take a more comprehensive look. However, this device has been operating for a considerable amount of time and will continue to run hot. This push-up is going to continue throughout the following year. A lot of folks will kick and CK and scream when we witness our first significant correction downturn. Many people will be shaken out of their positions as a result of the bull running over them, you know. Though the true fun and those parabolic maneuvers on alts won't happen, they will leak out. Until that summer period following the conclusion of the U.S. tax season. Keep your focus here. MicroStrategy recently purchased 220 Bitcoins for more than $2 billion. It states that the purchase was made this year between October 31st and November 10th. Do you see how the Bitcoin pump has changed? I am quite positive about MicroStrategy. Early this year, when their stance on Bitcoin was in the red, we were all making fun of or mocking them. Examine them. They continue to purchase. Given that Bitcoin is currently trading at around 80, why would they still be purchasing it? Our sweet spot is between $150 and $175, which is $82,000 if they didn't think this thing was going to keep rising. Is it possible that Bitcoin will reach $250,000 this cycle? Folks, you had better believe that we can. The fireworks are still to come. Just last week, Bitcoin reached a new all-time high of $82,000, and the fireworks are about to start. We were dealing in the area of $60,000. See how quickly things got out of hand. The finest part is this. We should all anticipate this moment and be on the edge of our seats. I instructed you to prepare those portable phone chargers. Keep the phone's battery charged because the fireworks were approaching and they were getting incredibly hot and intense. Bring blockchain back and release this. As soon as the Russell 2000 appeared, Bitcoin experienced its largest weekly candle close ever. He enjoys making comparisons between anything and the Russell. Well, there you have it. The Russell is there. The breakout is there. You were able to follow the Bitcoin breakout. Now, if you examine the other resources available, I told you about Solana, and she was about $130. I even alerted you as we got closer to the first significant point of resistance, which was sitting at about 188, and 225 on Solana was pouring in once that was broken. It is at the forefront. Dogecoin is currently the only cryptocurrency that is higher than it. However, Solana has increased by more than 48%. It's not finished. As I already stated, I believe we are approaching $1,000. Cardano ADA, People, and Solana this cycle decided to awaken as well. The last 30 days have seen a 68% increase, while the last 3 months have seen a 77% increase. I am aware that my ADA stance has changed to the green. That Solana is doing so well for me makes me very happy. This is even being done by a VAX. I advised several folks to enter a VAX. I'm referring to DOTS. It's okay. When I likewise got my eyes on our, there was nothing noteworthy about the DOT. Even though I'm still a touch off, things will turn around. ICP is closely behind, and they are also planning a significant announcement. As all coin markets heat up, Solana meme coins ACT soar over 1,700% on the Binance listing. Recall the story is out there, many people are making claims. People, it's all season. The season is not over yet. Whoever says it's all season is wrong. Go ahead and click the unfollow button. The time for Bitcoin is now. Bitcoin will set the standard. Bitcoin will completely drain this market's liquidity. When it's run, Bitcoin will disappear. When Bitcoin begins to lose its market dominance, it's simply the beginning of the season. We're still not there. We're not present. Examine previous bull runs spanning more than 10 years. Following a parabolic rise, Bitcoin will lose its hegemony and the money will eventually rotate into all other coins. According to Dr. Fenner, at around 60 cents, XRP reached the Fibonacci point. He'll defeat this soon to take on Diablo. Diablo and 66 cents is worth looking at. It's the same area. 65.66, 60, 65.66, and 75 is what I'm telling you. It's that easy. These guys who claim that XRP broke 58 cents on Twitter bother me. Prepare yourself, buckle up for what 58 cents is. What a pointless figure for XRP. No matter where you look on a chart, it has no meaning whatsoever. You must be mindful of 60 cents. People still don't grasp numbers 60, 65, 66, and 75. We may then discuss a dollar repeatedly, and when the dollar is broken, it breaks because, as you may recall, it was a psychologically important area for many cryptocurrencies. We arrive at $50. At that point, the first retreat is likely to occur during that time. At that time, we're looking at Q1 of the next year. When the retrace occurs, we will observe it. The bull run is still going strong. The retractions are typical. The market has already factored it in. Additionally, we already know where these items will retrace. Just watch out that XRP doesn't retrace under $1, though. We will witness an all-time high for XRP in 2025 if we can keep it above $1, especially with the ETFs that will be dropped in 2025. This is easy. For the entire year, I have been outlining the strategy for XRP. We'll be lucky if we see 75 cents by the end of the year, as I told you at the start of the year. People chuckle. The jokes made me seem like a clown and a hilarious guy. Look who's right, though, because everyone is claiming that XRP hit a new all-time high this year. Where are those folks? These are the same individuals who are yelling and preaching that this year's price will be $589. People, it's not happening. The only thing we need is 75 cents. The year of Bitcoin is 2024. The year of Bitcoin has always been this one. Let me speak with an FTX representative. You know what? Nance just filed a lawsuit against them and its previous CEO, CZ, in an attempt to recoup $1.8 billion. These two are engaged in an unreal war that will never end. According to Nance FTX, these were the two largest exchanges globally. That's how easy it is. Isn't it similar to a turf war? Neither of them knows how to work together. In two entirely different NT markets, neither of them knows how to collaborate with the other. Simply let it go. There is everything that will exist. There were several winners in this cryptocurrency market, but what transpired? Both of them ended themselves in jail after pursuing one another. CZ is out, but Sam is in jail for a lot longer. Come on, please. Give it up and shake hands. Give up attempting to be the best dog because that's what happens. It's really easy. You were put in jail. You do not wish to be incarcerated. Next, we obtain this information from CryptoMinute.com. Trump's re-election victory helps Bitcoin break 82,000. The stock market is going crazy, too, in addition to cryptocurrency. This is what we told you. This is precisely what we were hoping to see. We believed that Trump would benefit the economy and cryptocurrency markets, therefore we wanted him to win, and guess what? We were correct. In 2025, there will be $7 to $10 trillion in cryptocurrency. If Harris had won, that amount would have been closer to $4 to $7 trillion. The forecast would not have been bullish. Everyone is really optimistic, and you have to be this year will also see the explosion of Bitcoin in the following year. The fun is just getting started, so keep an eye on all its people.